Well, I used to do a bit of kickboxing back in the day, a bit of K1, but when I came to uni, obviously I had to leave my club. So I got down to Freshers Fair and I saw the boxing, I thought I'd give it a go. I had one session, I fell in love with the sport and I haven't left it since. Before a fight, the training I do is actually quite intensive, depending on the type of fight it is. Obviously, as you get more fights, the more the experienced fighter you're going to have, so the more training you have to do before it. With the championship, you'd see me running maybe 3 miles a day, 1 5-miler every week, training twice or 3 times a day. Be down here, like these boys here, just on the bag work, either skipping, jump rope, pad work, sparring, a lot of sparring with much better experienced opponents. Well, the impact that had on my social life was non-existent. I couldn't go out and drink, I couldn't go out and socialise so much because I was too tired, and the impact it had on my studies was pretty severe as well. I just didn't have the time to study, I didn't have the time for much really. The role as a team captain, well, it's to make sure all of these boys are alright, make sure everyone's feeling okay, keep them fit, keep them happy, and otherwise just make sure everyone's feeling ready for their fights, especially on match day. The hardest fight I've had was my 4th fight for the English Championship. It was against a 6'4" fella. He had 9 fights, he was undefeated in 9 fights and I was undefeated in 3. It just kept coming, so I just had to keep steaming forward and eventually I took it by majority. But you don't tend to think when you're inside the ring, you just kind of act on instinct. You know, it's you, him, you know, you're twitching before the bell goes, but as soon as the bell goes, that's it, nothing's happening. And you just go to instinct and what you know. To people interested in starting boxing, I'd encourage it. But I mean, you only get in it for 2 things, one for fitness or one to compete. I mean, fitness, there's not a better sport for it. And in terms of competitive level, there's nothing better for it either. So I'd say, yeah, by all means, get involved.